That's that.
Still on.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yep.
Should I start?
Oh, here. I gotta make sure you guys are in there.
Yeah, that was over
I know.
there.
What's 40? That's okay.
There you go. There you go.
Christmas in at least.
Okay, has anyone got it yet?
That's good.
Has it come on your phone yet?
Yeah. The live thing's not
It's
on.
not on there yet.
It's not on.
What?
They're not live.
It doesn't say live on there yet.
Here we are.
I was gonna
We're
say, I
on.
thought it should.
Alright,
We're
there
on.
it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on.
Where's
Just
my
being
music?
sluggish.
We said all that stuff anyway. We're on. Oh, shoot.
The sunshine of summer, to my heart it brings cheer. The sunshine may vary in a place I hold dear. The joy of just traveling down Main Street, see Andy and Barney, it's a wonderful treat. This place is so special to each of our hearts. The love we find there will never depart. So if you're thinking of summer, there's a place to compare. It's the town of Mayberry and the warmth you find there.
It is Sunday night, May 10th, 2026. You are seeing $1 1/4 Club Live. I'm Dave, along with Miss Tina to my right, Mr. Brian to my left, Miss Patty's manning our battle station.
I'm in my hand.
And we'll be with you in just a second. Hello. We made it.
Yes.
You probably saw our notice. We were having a camera issue, but apparently we're not because we're seeing ourselves.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Welcome to $1 1/4 Club Live. Happy Mother's Day to moms out there that are watching. Hope you've had a great day. Moms, I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope somebody took you out to eat, did something nice for you, whatever. And you guys deserve it. We're very glad to honor moms tonight. All right.
We got a whole crew out there.
We got a crew. They were waiting at the door, pounded on the door,
Yep.
and the camera wouldn't let them in.
Yep.
All right. Who do we got out there tonight?
Got Jen Miller,
Jen. Hello, Jen.
Jane Hawk,
Jane. Hello.
Charlie Steiner,
Charlie. Hello.
Tim Fox,
Hey, Tim.
Sarah McCullough,
Hi, Sarah.
let's see, Wendy Garber,
Hello, Wendy. We'll get you in just a second.
Tina Leslie,
Hi, Tina.
Hello.
Claudia,
Claudia Males. Hello.
Tiffany White,
Hello, Tiffany.
Jen Flaherty.
Jen. Hello.
So we got a whole
We got a crew out there tonight. My goodness, you guys were waiting on us, huh? We like when somebody's waiting on us.
Wait, well, I know why Wendy's waiting on us. Wendy's waiting on us so she can go to sleep.
Yeah, well, he's got to call us to order first before you can go to sleep, so call us to order.
I'm gonna wait a while.
Make her stay up.
There you go.
Let's let Wendy go to sleep, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Wendy.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's what she was waiting on. She's like, get with it, guys.
There's Tim Roy. He just popped in.
Hey, Tim. Hello, my friend down there in Kentucky. Good to see you tonight.
Ryan Flaherty.
Ryan, hello.
They're still following
I'm
the way
getting
in.
there.
Wow, I tell you what. They are just moving in the door here. We're going to have to get extra chairs out. All right.
Patty says she's in there too, but I'm not seeing her.
No, I'm trying to get there.
Miss
Okay.
Patty's trying to get in there, but we
Yes.
ain't letting her in. So,
Door's locked.
yep. We're going to go over what we got coming up over the next little while. I can't believe we're in May already, but we are here, so we can't do anything about it. So let's find out what's coming up.
Sunday, May 24th, annual memorabilia night.
Uh-oh.
It's
Gonna
coming.
have- yeah, we better get it here.
Yep. Then Sunday, June 7th. Can't believe we're in June already.
I know.
Well thought out episodes.
Yeah, and there were a lot of those. So
Sunday, June 21st, those darling family moments.
Oh, that'll be fun. The Darlings were fun.
And then Sunday, July 2nd, Mayberry and Americana,
Yeah.
which we will not be here for.
But we will have a guest.
And that's my birthday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We will be sure and sing to you that night. You
Oh,
might be
boy.
on the road, but you can see it later.
Yeah.
But we'll sing to you. And just open your window and we'll sing real loud. Okay?
Yeah.
And you'll hear us. But yeah, we'll have a guest host with us that night. I will. Yeah, I'll be here. Where would I be? I ain't going nowhere. Okay, what else we got?
Next in-person meeting is Tuesday, June 2nd. Going to see Miracle Salve, have a covered dish dinner, and Mayberry Bingo, 6 p.m. at the barn on the campus at First Baptist Church in New Philly.
Yeah, so that's a good meeting to come to. A lot of good food, a lot of fun. If you like to play bingo, if you're a senior citizen, you love to play bingo because that's all we ever do. Apparently, that's all we can ever do.
Yeah, keep your number counting.
Yeah, we got to keep the numbers straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what we got coming up. So be sure and join us for those shows. All right.
We got a couple more people filed.
We got some more people that came in.
Yeah.
Give them a chair and let them sit down. Okay.
Kathy Hinckley
Hello, Kathy.
and Patty Ross Miller. She said, "Don't forget me."
Oh, okay. We won't. Speaking of Kathy Hinckley and Steve Hinckley tonight,
Yes.
I just wanted to show you that we got this probably about 2 or 3 hours ago anyway. But Steve, who is very artistic, very good with what he does, Steve Hinckley, he sent over something that he had made on his 3D printer. He did a Mayberry squad car on his 3D printer. This is, I mean, it's amazing. And let me see if I can even put this on it so that the light flashes. So,
Can you hold it up here?
can you hold it?
I won't drop it.
Yeah, don't drop
Said
it.
Steve.
Steve will get you if you do. But there's the car that Steve made. Sent it over to us so we would have that. Isn't that nice?
We should
It's
keep
such
that
a
handy
good
for
deal,
the
yeah.
memorabilia night.
Yeah, and we will. Yeah, we'll have that back here next time we're on. But see if I can switch it off here without. It's such a tiny little switch. There we go. And we thank you, Steve, for that, for sending that over to us. We appreciate that, and it's a very nice gift to get. All right.
Am I making seasick yet?
No, you didn't make us seasick yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We we have a new sponsor today,
Yes, we do.
don't we?
We
This
do.
is a very good sponsor.
For some of us.
For some of us, not for all of us.
I haven't seen
Swamp's
it.
fine toupees and wigs. Custom designed to fit anyone. See Mr. Swamp personally for a fitting. Call Mayberry 550 for an appointment.
So if you need a hairpiece or a wig, see Mr. Schwamp for that. We're going to talk about Mr. Schwamp actually in a little bit here, but he will be glad to fit you. He definitely wore one because that was obvious what he had on his head. Because sometimes it looked good and sometimes it didn't look so good.
He had a rug on his head. He didn't
Yeah,
have
it was, yeah. And they liked it. They liked the car, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
Ryan Flaherty's in Florida. right now.
Florida.
Oh, they're in
See,
Florida.
sounds
Okay.
like-
Hey guys, thanks for tuning us in from Florida. We appreciate that.
He also said he misses you guys and see us soon.
All right. Yeah. Hurry on.
But stay safe.
Yes. Stay safe. Okay. So tonight we want to talk about some people that sometimes on the Andy Griffith Show aren't really thought of too much, but yet they were very important to the Andy Griffith Show because the town of Mayberry was a very important thing that they populated. And we're talking about the extras, the importance of the extras. And we've got some pictures of some of the extras with us tonight. The extras were people that were not main cast members, but yet they filled in the stories and made the stories believable and come to life. So, as soon as I can turn my page, which may take the rest of the show to do. Well, hello. There we go.
I've already traded you.
But as we all know, in life, extras are important, and it's those little added touches that make a difference. So it was on the sitcom like The Andy Griffith Show. It was the extras that made the town seem real, and live in our imagination for almost 66 years. It's been almost 66 years. And tonight we're looking at some of the extras that made the show very, very special. And so we're going to share some of them. You might consider them to be main cast members, but yet they weren't in every episode. Now, I'm sure Andy was probably in every episode. Opie was in most of the episodes, but some of the folks weren't, but some of them were in a few episodes, but let's go through them and see if we recognize them or not. Okay.
First, we have Eleanor Donahue, Ellie Walker, the town pharmacist and early love interest for Andy.
Yeah, Miss Ellie, who was in the first season of the Andy Griffith Show. That was the only season that she was in. And then they didn't write her off. She just wasn't there anymore, so. Okay.
Next is Hal Smith, Otis Campbell, the town's beloved recurring drop.
Yes. And Otis was an important part of that show, and still is in reruns. He's a great addition to that show.
Next is Howard McNear, Floyd Lawson. Floyd Lawson, the barber, became a regular later, but established early.
Yeah, he wasn't actually in a lot of the first ones that they did, but they kind of moved him into more of a part. In fact, there was another actor that actually played the first Floyd for one episode. His name was Walter Baldwin, and poor Walter never got to come back again. So,
Dump team.
yep.
Next is Cheerio Meredith, Emma Brand, a persistent customer who often nagged Andy.
Yes, and we all know Emma Brand, don't we?
She needed her medicine.
Yes.
That was first season. That's when
And then,
Ellie Walker was there.
yeah, and then we had somebody that was very familiar to us. His name was Dick Elliott, and Dick Elliott played Mayor Pike. And he was actually the first mayor of Mayberry that we saw. I have a picture of Dick Elliott. He was a good-looking guy, and he was a fun-looking guy. I would have liked to have met him, actually. I bet he was a nice guy. But here's a picture of Dick Elliott that played Mayor Pike on the Andy Griffith Show. And I believe he was in maybe the first 1.5 seasons. I know that he passed before the second season was actually finished. Then we had Joseph Hamilton, who played a character that liked to harass Barney. His name was Chester Jones. And Chester appeared in a lot of the early episodes. He was in the Mayberry Band. He was the one that threw something on the sidewalk in front of the post office and bugged Barney. Also encouraged Barney to ticket the governor's car. So that was Chester Jones. This guy was actually not really accredited. Didn't really get credited, but he was an important guy. He was actually the brother of the producer of the show, Danny Thomas, and they never gave his character a name. But he appeared as a townsman in many of the episodes, and his name was Tom Jacobs. Here's a picture of Tom right there. Okay. And you'll see him in the background. You'll see him standing in a doorway or in a crowd scene.
Was he the house detective one time?
He was what?
House detective?
No,
No.
that wasn't him.
That was him.
And then the last one that I want to mention right here is actually Norman Levitt, who played a character named Cal. Now, I couldn't recall who Cal was, but he was frequently in the background scenes of the show. So probably never spoke a word. Tom Jacobs actually appeared in 72 episodes as an uncredited townsman, frequently in the background. You'd think with 72 episodes he would have gotten a name or a credit of some sort. But as long as he got paid, he probably didn't care.
Right.
Okay, pick it up from there.
Rance Howard appeared as various roles, including a bus driver in The Rumor.
Yes. And Rance Howard was actually Ronnie and Clint's dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we had Burt Mustin appeared in various older townspeople. Mary Lansing played various roles, including Martha Clark and a townswoman.
Yep, we got a picture of Mary Lansing right here.
All right.
Color picture actually of her. She was Emmett's wife later on, but she was in a lot of the scenes. She did a lot of the scenes.
And then Rita Shaw
Mm-hmm.
played Eleanor Poltice and Big Ma Tyler.
Yeah, she was very versatile.
Uh-huh.
She played both those parts.
That's like going from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Yeah, it sure was.
And then Frank Ferguson played Sam Lindsay, Wilbur Pine, and Old Man Charlie Foley, the grocer.
Yes. So he played a lot of parts.
He did.
He was a great character actor. He did a lot of 60s TV. He was also in a show that in the 60s was very, very controversial. It doesn't even touch the hem of what you see today, but he was in a show called Peyton Place. And he was a good character on Peyton Place because there wasn't that many good characters on Peyton Place. But he was a good guy on that show. So, okay.
Jean Carson played Naomi Connors and Daphne the Fun Girl. Joyce Jameson played Skippy, a fun girl.
We love the fun girls. I know Kathy Hinckley does. We do.
Bing Russell played the man from the highway in The Loaded Goat.
And here's a picture of Bing Russell. And Bing Russell,
He played a lot, looks like a lot of the westerns.
yeah, he did, but more significant than actually the roles he played was who he actually was in real life. Because he was actually the real life father of an actor by the name of Kurt Russell, who is still prominent today and lives with Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
I saw Goldie on TV last week, and they still live together. They don't intend to get married because she said that would ruin it. So, but anyway, that was actually Kurt's dad, was Bing Russell.
Malcolm Atterbury was Luke Jensen in The Cow Thief.
Yes. You can go on.
Okay. Stanley Adams was Otis's brother. Parley Bear was Mayor Stoner. Wallace Ford as Roger Hanover, Aunt Bee's old beau. Our dear Mr. Schwamp, actor unknown.
And here's a picture of Mr. Schwamp sitting in front of the courthouse with the characters on the bench. And he had actually an easy part because he didn't have to say a word. Never said a word. But he was very well known in Mayberry. They just don't know the name of the actor. I think somebody does. I think they're just playing us on that one. But I can't imagine that he worked all those episodes, got paid, and nobody knew what his name was.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me.
IRS knows.
I'm sure. I'm sure. And surely there was some family that knew
Oh yeah.
he was doing that. So what's our conclusion on that then, Brian?
There were so many people who made up the townspeople of Mayberry. I'm sure you can probably name many more. The point is, without them, the main cast wouldn't have had anyone to play off of. Some appear more than once, and some appear in different roles. No matter what they were, important. No matter what they were, important because extras are important.
Yes, and they were very important to that show. And they made the show what it was. Now, if we didn't name the extra that you were thinking of, why don't you tell us one that we didn't get in our list? Because I got to tell you, in going through the list, it was pretty impossible to put them all down and get pictures of them. We'd be here.
All night.
Yeah. So we kind of chose the ones that would stand out to you the most. But is there one out there that, you may have maybe thinking of? Hi, Amber Freds is out there. Hi, Amber.
Yep.
Nice to see you out there tonight. Anybody here got one that?
Trying to look at a picture back there with all the characters on it. So that,
Oh, yeah. Of course, one that you never saw
Sarah.
was Sarah, the phone operator.
That and what's Barney's one girlfriend?
Oh, Juanita.
Juanita.
yeah.
From the diner, yeah. You actually had to just envision them.
Yeah.
And that's what they wanted you to do, because it would have probably been impossible to actually find somebody that could live up to that part.
Yep. There's
So.
Kathy Adams Reynolds.
Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you out there tonight.
I tell you, there's actually a bunch of them that I can think of out of one show.
Okay.
The Christmas episode.
Okay.
What's their names? The ones that got arrested.
Yeah, the Scobie family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you only see them like once or twice. They're Scobies once, and then they change their names and come back as another family.
And the mom on that show is still going strong today. She's in her 90s. And she still travels
What's
with
her
the
name?
Mayberry group. Her name is Margaret Carey.
Yes.
And Steve and Kathy Hinckley know Margaret Carey.
Mhm.
Margaret still works. She married her high school sweetheart a couple of years ago. He had just turned 90, and I believe she's over 90 now. But she was also the prototype that Walt Disney used to design the cartoon Tinkerbell. So she travels as Tinkerbell. Can you imagine? And I bet she made a nice salary on
Oh,
it.
boy.
I bet she did. But she's a really sweet lady. She was going to give Miss Patty her autograph one time, and I
Yeah.
saw that the other people were charging all this big amount of money, and I said, we can't pay $50 for her autograph. And she looked at me and she said, no, I'm just signing it for her. She wasn't charging us. I felt terrible after I said that. She just kind of looked at me like, no. Because a lot of them would charge you.
Yeah.
I think the most expensive one that I ever heard of was Barbara Eden when she was there.
Yeah.
She charged a large sum of money to get her signature, which I probably wouldn't have
Probably
paid.
just took what her nose and had it appear on the paper anyway.
Yeah, so.
Kathy Hinckley says the guy who owned the cabin the 3 convicts went to.
Oh, yeah. O'Malley.
Mal, yeah.
Mr. O'Malley. And he was also in the episode where the guys were hiding in the trunk of the car and stealing stuff at night from the gas
Oh,
station.
yeah.
He wasn't Mr. O'Malley in that.
He was,
but
yeah, he was.
He was a different character, but yeah, he
He's
was in that.
grouchy.
As far as, I was thinking of 1, 2. Goober and Gomer were not actually extras. They were pretty much cast
Yeah.
in those
What
parts.
about Wally?
Wally would have been an extra.
Yeah.
Wally appeared 3 different times and he was always a different actor.
Yeah.
First he was old, then he was young.
Then he got younger.
Yeah, he got younger as they went. That's the way to do it. Just keep getting younger.
Yeah.
Keep your part.
Kathy Adams Reynolds says,
Susan
Yes.
Hinton's watching too.
Yep.
Hi, Susan.
yes, I met her at Mount Airy. She's amazing.
Yes. Very, very amazing lady with Margaret Carey, yes.
Just arrived home from Alabama. Great to see you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you too, Susan. Glad you made it back from Alabama okay.
Yep.
Anybody else have an extra that they're thinking of? There were just so many.
Yeah.
There were just so many. I know that one that was in the color episodes that I wasn't particularly fond of, and that was Howard Sprague's mother.
Yeah.
I didn't like her. But she was also
Oh, I
Darren
bet you-
Stevens' mother on Bewitched, and I didn't like her in that part either.
Bill
She wasn't well
Farnsworth.
liked.
Bill Farnsworth.
Greetings to Bill Farnsworth. Greetings to you, Bill. Hello. Nice to see you out there tonight.
I got another really famous one that nobody thinks about as an extra too.
Who's that?
Clint Howard.
Yes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
should have included Clint in there because he only appeared a few times.
Yeah.
He only did a couple of episodes.
And he never said anything.
It's his peanut butter sandwich.
And I don't believe he ever said a word.
No.
I don't think he said a word. He was really tiny when he did that.
Yeah.
But he sure made his mark whenever he appeared in a scene.
Yep.
As Leon with his
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yep. So, yeah, he was a good one. Barney's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Barney's mom was actually an older actress, and her family owned a lot of the studios out there in California, and so probably how she got her part on there.
Yeah.
Anybody else think of one? I can't. You know, I can see him, but I can't.
I'm trying to think of what her name is. Barney's landlord.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mrs.
Menbright.
Mrs. Mendelbright, yeah. Yeah, and you know, her name was Enid Markey, and actually, Enid started out her career in the movies. Because she was actually the first Jane
Oh, yeah.
in the first Tarzan movie. In fact, we have a picture of her. I'll bring it to the show sometime. But she was actually the first Jane.
Wow.
She was a real beauty queen, I tell you, she was. Yeah. But yeah, she was a good actress. But a lot of those actors by that time were older,
Yeah.
and so they were kind of winding down their
Because
career.
a lot of them started in the silent movies back in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
And then worked their way, maybe they hit Broadway for a little while, and then they worked their way into television shows.
Yeah, and then that was kind of towards the end of their careers. Yeah.
That was whether they were winding down.
I know you mentioned Parley Baer that played Mayor Stoner. He did a lot of television right up until the time he passed. But Mayor Stoner was not the most popular character on the Andy Griffith Show.
No.
But he wasn't like Mayor Pike. But he was a good character actor. He did a great job, and he was on many of the shows in that time. So, anybody else? They're all thinking out there. I can hear them. The wheels are turning, but they're not.
I was going to mention somebody else too, but I would start a controversy, so I won't mention his
Go
name.
ahead and mention it.
I won't mention his name.
Yeah, go ahead.
Howard.
Howard Sprague.
Man, I'm sorry.
He was actually became a full-time cast member.
Yeah, he started out as an extra.
Yes, he was an insurance man first of all.
Yeah.
At Jenkins, yeah.
Yep.
And then they didn't have anybody else to put
Yeah.
on, so they put him on. I don't know. I know, don't say it, guys. Okay, please. I'm not a Howard hater. I am not.
Oh, Woody's not on here.
Huh?
Woody's not
Yeah,
on here.
Woody's not even there tonight. Where are you at, Woody?
No harassing.
He's sitting back there in the background listening.
There's one more that Miss Patty would really love to
Oh, yes.
the
Mr.
what's his name? I can't remember.
McBeevy.
No.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Oh, that was
the band director.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, John Masters. John Masters,
The what?
yeah. Yeah, she loved John Masters. What was he?
A wimp.
She said he was a wimp.
And
Yeah.
Man in a hurry.
And he was an extra because he wasn't on there more than probably
Once or twice.
Yeah. just in the ones that they had the music in. Yeah, that was all he did.
Now would the Darlings be considered extras?
I think they would, especially the boys,
Okay.
because they actually didn't even have speaking parts.
Right.
They didn't have to pay them more if they didn't speak, so
Right.
they wouldn't let
Oh,
them
yeah.
say anything.
Yeah.
Because they paid them scale if they didn't speak. So
Jane Hawk says, the guy Barney arrested for raising his voice and throwing the chickens.
Checkers.
Checkers.
for the checkers.
There's it. Oh, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
older guy.
yeah. His
Bert.
name was Dabbs Greer.
Oh, yeah.
And Dabbs actually was a character on Little House on the Prairie too.
Mhm.
He actually did Little House on the Prairie towards the end of his life. So yeah. So there was just a lot of them, but like we said, they all just made up the town of Mayberry and made it more real for us. My particular unfavorite one was he only appeared one time, and that was good enough. That was Roger Hanover. That was Aunt Bee's
Oh,
boyfriend.
I know. Hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
Good thing they didn't keep him around. But anyway, if you have any other ones, let us know. But
I'm still trying to think of the Englishman that rode a
Oh.
bicycle into town.
oh yeah, Malcolm.
Malcolm
Merriweather.
McMurray.
Yeah, played by Bernard Fox. Yes, good cast members. Just before we do our trivia tonight, we want to recognize someone who was a longtime club member of $1.25 Club. His name was Jim Warren. And Jim was actually at the first meeting we ever had of $1.25 Club all those years ago. And Jim passed away this morning at the age of 65. Jim was Down syndrome, special needs, but Jim was so dear to our hearts, and he loved Mayberry and
Yes, he
all it
did.
stood for,
He
and
was down
he will
there.
be very, very missed.
Didn't he go with us on a trip?
He went with us to Mount Airy several
Yeah.
times, yes, and met a lot of the cast members, and he loved every second of it. So,
Yeah.
anyway, our sympathy goes out to his brother and family, and Jim was a great little guy, so he will be missed. All right, well, if we don't have any other conversation, the conversation is light tonight. you
Yeah.
know. Either everybody went to sleep or they left or something and just left us hanging. I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, we'll see if you're still there because we're gonna play trivia.
Karen, Adam Reynolds
Yeah.
said, I didn't like Roger Hanover.
No,
Mm.
I didn't either. No, he was played by an actor named Wallace Ford, and Wallace was a character actor in his day, but he wasn't fun on the Andy Griffith Show, so we didn't enjoy him. Okay, we're gonna play trivia with you tonight. If you know the answer to the question, type it in, send it to us. We'll see if you get it right. They're gonna try and stump you. Last time we weren't real successful at that.
No.
You never know.
That's okay.
Maybe tonight we will be. You don't know. So, our first question.
Like, you do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
Gotta have the high-end
Fife's Trivia Challenge.
Gotta have the high-end graphics here.
Who asked Mayberryans, "What's your hurry?" Who asked Mayberryans, "What's your hurry?"
I remember it. Question.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I know.
was a line from the show.
Yeah.
What's your hurry? What's your hurry? Let's see if that sparks anybody's memory. what was the name of the character that said, "What's your hurry?" That was the time where they were trying to organize the band all on one Sunday afternoon. And the uniforms were a mess, the bandstand was busted up,
Yep.
and the band hadn't played forever, and it didn't work. But
Yeah.
they tried. Jane Hoxley was a guest preacher. Okay. And Susan says, preacher visiting the All Saints Church. Yeah.
Visiting pastor, Reverend Breen.
Yes, Reverend, that was his name, Reverend Breen.
Very good. But it was a visiting
That
pastor,
was
right?
Kathy. Yeah, he was a visiting pastor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Later asked him back.
Andy did.
Yeah. We never saw him again, but that's
No.
okay. Yeah, so the answer was,
Reverend Breen.
yeah, or Dr. Breen, either one. So if you said Reverend Breen and or Dr. Breen, you were right. He was a visiting pastor. Okay. Wait a minute. Kathy said the visiting Reverend Breen.
Yep.
Yes. There you go. We have a little delay.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a little lag in the
So-
internet thing, so
What we say and what you see is like,
two totally different things.
Andy asked Reverend Breen. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Okay, next question.
All right, here we go. Which of Opie's friends played the piano? Which of Opie's friends played the piano?
What was his name?
Well, we knew Aunt B knew how to play.
Yes.
'Cause she bounced up and down on a stool when she was
Yeah.
drunk.
Oh boy.
But she wasn't Opie's friend.
No.
So which one of Opie's friends played the piano? See if anybody recalls his name. That would have been in a color episode.
Yep.
It looks like maybe Susan Hinton remembered that because she got her answer in there fast. What was the name of Opie's friend that played the piano? Anybody else know? Miss Patty, do you know?
I didn't know his name, and I knew.
Barney's mom. No. Okay, I guess just one.
One person's
Two
got it.
I
people
got
answered.
two.
Yeah, there's
Susan
two.
and Kathy.
And the answer was
Arnold Daly.
Yeah.
Arnold Daly.
Pretty good.
It's,
Or Bailey. Arnold Bailey.
Arnold Bailey, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Arnold that played that. So, and there comes another Arnold
Yeah.
in there.
A couple more Arnold.
Yeah. So, Kathy changed hers.
Yeah.
That was good. All right. All right. Next question.
Who owned a Confederate bond that was supposedly worth over $300,000?
Hmm.
Who owned a Confederate bond that was supposedly worth over $300,000?
And his name was in the cast calling too. The cast were.
Yeah, he was actually. They used the name of somebody that was one of the crew on the show for that character, because you see that at the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. His dad was a dentist. Yeah, Arnold's dad was a dentist. Yeah.
Yep.
So, who was the man that had the bond? It turned out to be Confederate, so it
Yeah.
wasn't worth anything.
Wasn't James either.
Was it what?
Wasn't James.
No.
James Bond.
No, it wasn't James Bond. That's another era. Tim Fox says Frank Myers. We got Frank Myers. We got Frank Myers.
Got a phone ringing.
We got a phone ringing.
Oh.
Why do we?
Hey,
start
we're on the air. That's all right. You can call Wish Me Happy Mother's Day anytime. Okay.
That
Okay.
must have been
Bye-bye.
her daughter. Was that her daughter?
Yes, Happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Her daughter just said Happy Mother's Day. Okay. The answer was
Frank Myers.
it was Frank Myers,
There it is.
played by an actor by the name of Andy Clyde played Frank Myers, and Andy was actually a regular on one of the first episodes of Lassie. He did Lassie, and he was old then. I'll have to look him up sometime. I bet you he's well over 100 years old. He has to be.
He was a neighbor, I think, on Lassie.
He was. All right. Next question.
All right. What did members of the I can't say the word. That word.
Which one? Philomathian.
Philomathian Literary Society do? What did the members of the Philomathian Literary Society do? I can't even say the word hardly.
I don't think I could spell that if I had. I doubt it. Boy, I won't put that in a book.
Good.
Because you'll have to look it up
Yep.
too, right? I will not use that in a book, I promise. Philomathian. Ooh.
That's one of 10-cent words.
Yeah. At least. I bet it's worth a quarter by now.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do in the Philomathian Society? Anybody know what they did? Nobody might know.
They don't even know what Philomathian.
Jay Knox says they cut out articles and put them in a book. What?
I'm on there.
You on there? Cut out paper clips.
Clippings.
Clippings, yeah. Okay. Kathy said cut out newspaper stories. Okay.
Because Barney was a part of that.
Yes,
Club.
in high school.
Yeah.
All right. The answer?
They pasted current events in a scrapbook.
Oh, that must have been exciting.
Oh boy,
We didn't do
Where
that.
they
in
pasted
school.
them, though, they had to cut them.
Huh?
That's what we said.
Yeah, they had to cut them too. Yeah.
I bet the most exciting part of that was watching the paste dry.
Yeah.
Probably. Kathy Reynolds said they cut out stories and pasted them in a book.
Yep.
And Susan said glued articles out of books. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Great answer, guys. All right. Didn't fool them on that one, even though we couldn't pronounce the word. Okay. Next question.
All right, who was the female reporter who wrote an undercover story on Andy? Who was the female reporter who wrote an
Susan Sontag
undercover
one, yeah.
story on Andy?
That was her name.
Yeah, she worked for the newspaper
Yeah.
guy that had a grudge. Wow.
You can't think of the name either, huh? Let me hear it. Say it to me.
I got it. Yeah, she
I
was
can't-
on there. She played a couple different parts on,
Yeah.
on that show. She was the actress in Hollywood too that
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Helen
Andy.
got jealous
Yeah.
of, yeah. But on that particular episode, boy, does anybody know her name?
Really?
Yeah, that was Rita Lee that played her. Yep. Yep. Rita Lee's still around too. She's getting up there in age. I can't get the name. I know it. I'll say it as soon as I know it. When you say it, I'll say it. Because I'm stumped on that. I think other people might be too. Everybody's saying Rita or Ruta. Yeah, it's not the name of the character though.
Jean Boswell.
Yeah,
Miss
yes.
Jean Boswell. Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, I would have never got that one. All right, can't think of anything but her real name.
Yep.
That's okay. That's okay. And
Jane
Tim said Jane Bosworth. That was close.
Close.
Close enough. We'll take
Yep,
that.
we'll take that one.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
All right, here we go. Who was billed as Wyatt Earp's great nephew?
Oh, yeah.
Who was billed as Wyatt Earp's
What was
great
his
nephew?
name? Puny little guy.
Yeah. That was a color episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Woody, if he was on here, he'd be saying that.
That was not one of the real popular color episodes, I don't
Yeah.
think either. But let's see, we got College Girl coming in. Gene was right, yeah. That's all I could think of. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all right. So, were you asking what the character's name was? Is that what it is?
Do you know the actor?
We don't know the actor.
didn't say.
No.
Who was billed as Wyatt Earp's great nephew?
I know what he was billed as, but he wasn't actually Wyatt Earp's relative. He ended up changing it at the end, and he was Dempsey's, the boxer Dempsey at the end. He was
Yeah.
his nephew.
Jack Dempsey.
Yeah. I'm going to say Clarence Earp. Is that right? Who has the question?
I have a question, but I'm not going to give the answer to it.
No.
Well, I'm going to say Clarence Earp because nobody else is saying it. There, Susan said Clarence. And she's the only one that knew that.
You guys are not fans of the color episodes, are you? Apparently not.
The answer is Clarence.
Clarence, then he became Clarence Dempsey.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What time are we at?
We're at 43.
Are we really?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, come on, a few minutes late too, so we gotta.
Yeah, so we got a few extra minutes. So we'll do a couple of more. Go ahead.
Who said, I hate to chit chat? Who said, I
I
hate
know.
to chit chat?
I hate to chit chat.
I know.
Yeah, I liked him in that part too. I liked him in that part. Susan liked him in that part. He wasn't a well-known actor though. I don't think I could even begin to know his name. But who said I like to chit chat?
I hate to chit
I hate chit chat. I like to chit chat. I don't hate chit chat. If you don't know me, I like to chit chat.
I didn't spell it right.
Penny's having a spell in there.
Yes, I
She's okay.
He's not lying, he does.
What? Do I like to
Like
chit
to
chat?
chit-chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You got Lydia, Crawford.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Lydia
hates the
Crawford.
guitar too.
She doesn't mind conversation, but she hates to chit chat.
And she hates the guitar.
Yeah, she hates the guitar.
She gets, what's that when you go out in the sun? Herpes.
She gets the herpes. Yeah, she got the herpes.
How did I tell everyone that? Yeah.
You don't hear that term much anymore. Yeah. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So the name of the person was?
Lydia.
It was Lydia Crossways. Yeah. How come you guys didn't know that?
They did.
They did.
Yes.
A lot of them knew it.
Yeah.
Kathy knew it. Kathy knew it. Susan knew it. Patty knew it. Jane knew it. I knew it
After you're told.
after I was told. But I still love to chit chat.
Kathy knew the last name too.
We're gonna do just a couple more because we did come to you a couple of minutes late. So
Okay.
we'll do a few more.
Here we go. Where did Laura Lee Hobbs work?
Oh.
Where did Laura Lee Hobbs work?
Yeah, she was the one that found out about the gold truck coming through town.
Mm-hmm.
Because Andy said it's going to be you and me and Laura Lee Hobbs. And Laura Lee Hobbs worked at... I know.
Where was it?
I'm not saying. I've already got a reputation for giving away answers. Yeah, Lydia liked to put her head out the window like a dog, yeah. And she hated the guitar, too. She liked clarinet, but she hated the guitar. Lydia wasn't a real popular person. All right, so where did Laura Lee Hobbs work, guys? Y'all didn't know that. The diner?
We get all kinds of
The pickle
answers.
factory? The pickle factory?
Yeah. They had one because Brian.
Yeah, they had a pickle
Yeah.
factory. Because Briny was a brine taster. Yeah. Imagine being a brine taster. Ooh. I like pickles, but I don't
Kathy
want to be
says
a
that
brine
Lydia always
taster.
put her head out the window like a dog.
Yeah, Lydia liked
Yeah.
to do that, yeah.
At the bank.
And the answer was...
I haven't seen the right one come up there yet.
I know what it is.
So do I.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Is it okay to say it?
Yeah, say it. I'll write it down.
At the at the dime store.
Yep.
Yeah, she worked at the dime store.
I don't remember that one.
Yep.
You don't see dime stores anymore. You don't even see Dollar Trees anymore. They cost more now.
$1 and above.
Dollar and above store, yeah. Yeah, we got the bank there too. No, it was at the dime store. Laura Lee Hobbs worked at the dime store.
Yep.
Okay, we got time for two more. We're
I
gonna do
stomped
two
him.
more.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you really did. This time, you got him that time.
Yep.
What did Gomer wear for his first military inspection? What did Gomer wear for his first military inspection?
I know. Oh yeah. Now this would have been in the episode where Gomer was spun off into his own show.
Yes.
Because they did one of those. They were one of the first spin-offs actually of shows. Because they didn't actually do that much then. That was where it really started.
Blues.
Dress blues? Is that what you mean? He had the blues.
Blues Clues.
Susan said that last one. She said we forgot that one for sure. Jane said officer uniform that wasn't his. Yeah. And Kathy said sergeant's dress blues.
Sergeant dress blues. You're getting all of those.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of those.
I wonder why.
And the answer is
Sergeant Carter's dress blues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sergeant Carter almost blew his
blue as top.
Yeah, his
blew
eyes.
His face, if it would have been in color, his face would have been red.
Yeah.
Okay, we got time for one more question.
Okay, here we go. Who tried to catch Ernest T. the first time he was at Miss Wiley's house? Who tried to catch Ernest T. the first time he was at Miss Wiley's house?
You tried to catch him?
Mm-hmm.
I do too, I think.
I do too. I know who it is.
But yeah, the answer.
I didn't say I didn't cheat. I just said I knew
No,
who
I
it
didn't
was.
say he cheated, but he also, you didn't know it until you read it.
Well, I didn't say that either. I'm just saying I know who it is.
See, and I get accused of giving answers,
But I'm not giving the answer.
but I don't even get any cards to read.
But I'm not giving up the answer. That's the thing.
Actually, I choose not to read the cards, so I'd rather fool around with the answers.
Yeah, somehow Jane got it.
Jane said Mr. Schwab. I think she means Schwab. Kathy Reynolds says Mr. Schwab. Okay. And the answer was,
Mr. Schwamp.
remember what he tried to do? He tried to pinch him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Schwamp tried to pinch Ernest T. I don't know what he pinched him for.
Because he could.
That's not catching him though.
Yeah.
You pinched me, I'd pinch him back.
Ramona tried to catch him too.
Well, she
That's
caught
what-
him.
I know.
Yeah, she had to help with him.
She caught him.
Yeah. Her loss. Okay. Well, anyway, so thanks for playing trivia with us. Ramona Wiley, Susan said, well, yeah, Ramona did too. She tried to catch it. We've got an important, we've got a poem during tonight. Oh boy, that's only Sprite in my cup, so.
Mountain Squeezins.
Mountain Squeezins, yeah.
Alright. Extras are important. Extras are important, as we've all come to know. They make our lives much better. The same on the Andy Griffith Show. Mayberry was a small town, full of colorful friends. They'd have their little conflicts, but solve them in the end. From the darlings in the mountains, to Otis stumbling down the street, to nosy Clara Edwards, they made this show a treat. The love and understanding was central to this show. Mayberry was a friendly town, as we've all come to know. The central cast was important. They played their parts so well, but it was the people who hovered around them that made this show quite swell. So thanks to all the extras you were needed on this show. It was a very pretty package, and you were that finishing bow.
Yes, and they were. And they made the show. They really helped make the show.
And Gene Hawk says, Happy Mother's Day, Patty and Tina.
Oh, there you go.
Thank
Yeah,
you!
there you go.
Happy Mother's Day to you too!
And we've got Father's Day coming up in about a month, so don't forget, okay?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be expecting that.
You know what? We should get something for Mother's Day too, because if it wasn't for mothers, we wouldn't be mothers.
Her mother.
There wouldn't be
Fathers.
fathers. Works out well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Susan said she loved the extras. We did too, Susan.
Yes.
We loved the extras. All right, let's find out what we got coming up over the next little while. One more time.
Sunday, May 24th, annual memorabilia night.
Okay, that'll be next time.
Yep. And then Sunday, June 7th, it's well thought out episodes.
Yes, we'll explore those.
Sunday, June 21st, those darling family moments.
And then Sunday, July 2nd, it's Mayberry and Americana.
The next in-person meeting is Tuesday, June 2nd. We're going to see Miracle Salve, have a covered dish dinner, and Mayberry Bingo, 6 p.m. at the barn on the campus of First Baptist Church, New Philly.
Yes. So if you live locally and you'd like to join us for that, you're more than welcome to do that. We only meet for about an hour and a half. We have some very good food. We have a lot of fun, and come join us if you live in this area. If you don't live in this area and you happen to be passing by, and we happen to be meeting, you might be able to come to a meeting.
Stop in and say hey.
If you don't, well, we can't help it.
Right.
So that's all there is to that. All right, hey, I do want to say to our audience tonight, thank you very much for watching us each time we're on. We do appreciate that. We appreciate your patience when we have a glitch or two. That is not our fault. Things change on Facebook sometimes, and we don't know it until it's time to do it.
Right.
And then we got to figure out what to do. So if you see a message come up saying technical difficulty, stand by, camera's not working, something's not working, that's because we're working at it. Okay. And our
Who
director,
working at?
our director is working at it. The one with the squeaky chair. You need your
Yeah,
chair or
I
whatever.
know.
Bob and Pat will be hearing that
Yeah.
next time. Hard trivia tonight. Great show. Good night. God bless. Thank you, Susan. We appreciate that. So, hey, thanks a lot for being with us. We do appreciate all of you. Please stay safe out there, because we want to see y'all right back with us the very next time we do a $1.25 Club Live. And we didn't sing our song or do our poem. And we're going to, because
Somebody's
that's on the schedule.
Somebody's waiting.
All right, let's do our poem. It's not what you do with $1 million, if riches share be your lot, but what you're doing at present with $1.25 you got. Be thankful for what you've got, and we are. We're thankful. Remember, Danny and Kimmy Miller are now watching. Well, it's nice of you to join us.
Yeah.
Let's sing My Hometown. My hometown is the greatest place I know, where the neighbors I find are gentle and kind, living's easy and slow. My hometown is the only place to be. Here the worries are small, and the kids grow tall, and strong and healthy and free. It's my hometown, Mayberry, Mayberry. Penny makes time when she gets on camera. I'll tell you, she does. And pray for Penny. She's getting her shots in 2 days.
Oh, put her
She won't
down.
get
Put
her
her down.
shots. And she won't be a happy camper.
Why are you shooting her?
Well, no, we're not going to shoot her, but we're going to give her her shots. Yes, she needs it. Hey, again, thanks for being with us. Please join us next time. Until then, from all of us here and all of you out there, thanks for being here. Lots of luck to you and yours. God bless you, and good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good
Sunshine
night.
of summer, to my heart it brings cheer. Sunshine of Mayberry, the place I hold dear. The joy of just traveling down Old Main Street to see Andy and Barney, it's a wonderful treat. This place is so special to each of our hearts. The love we find there will never depart. So if you're thinking of summer, there's a place to compare. It's the town of Mayberry and the warmth you find there.
Good night, everybody. We love you all out there. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let the band play. They're almost done. Good night.